PerkyPlanes and RC here, operating at 2.4 gigahertz, and got my good old... Oh, shoot. Already drank it all. Well, when one plane is giving you fits, what do? You go out and get more airplanes. That's what you do. No, no, actually, this is a different situation. Basically what had happened is I had acquired this third scale, large scale kit from some of Bob's stuff that was left over, basically. And I kind of knew deep down that it was just too big for something that I'm doing, or for what I have. So it just became a situation where, you know, I knew that I didn't have the space for it, didn't have the time for it. It was probably going to sit around and collect dust, honestly. And I wanted to see if I could find a home for this thing. I've never had a third scale kit before, and it was just something that, like I said, I just didn't have the time and space for it. I mean, my building's a mess right now anyways. And plus, I'm already, you know, up to here in this Tiger Moth build. So it's like, what am I going to do with this thing? So what I decided to do was I was going to try and sell it first. And the bad thing about selling something like this, especially if I have the intention of getting it, you know, moving on to someplace else, is the shipping. I mean, the shipping was going to be outrageous on this thing. We're talking over $100, I think is what I calculated, to try to ship this thing. And we actually did have some, I actually did exchange some messages with a few people that were interested, but I think the shipping thing kind of steered them away. But luckily, a local buddy of mine who I really didn't think he would be interested, so I didn't really ask him first. But I kind of mentioned it to him, and he was like, he kind of thought about it for a second, and then it just kind of hit. He's like, "Yeah, let's do something." So rather than trying to sell it, we kind of worked on a trade deal. And basically, my thing as far as this particular kit was not so much, you know, trading it for another third scale kit or anything of that nature. It was like, let me trade this one huge plane for just maybe some smaller ones, you know, just to, you know, maybe help with taking up space and stuff. So that's what happened. So I ended up trading this large third scale kit in for a couple smaller options. So anyways, let's dive into that and show what we got. So anyways, here is plane number one, a Hobby Coast Superstar. Basically a 40 size trainer. And I've heard of, I've heard of a bunch of different 40 size trainers, but I have not heard of the Hobby Coast Superstar. There's your fuselage there. You know, and actually in, you know, very good shape, very good shape. Let me show you some more closer details here. All right, we got a Futaba S3003 servo on the ailerons, as well as some more Futaba S3003 servos for everything else, for the rudder and the elevator and everything. And here's the glow engine. Got an OS, and I just pulled this up here. I don't know if you can see it real well. An LA40. Looks like with a remote needle valve there. I did check the engine. It does turn pretty good. Seems like it's got some good compression to it. So, not locked up, which is a good thing. And the final plane is a Tower Hobbies Uproar kit. This is it was marked down here, an Uproar 40. 48-inch wingspan, 42 inches long, a .32 to .40 engine. So, and overall, the kit looks like it's in pretty darn good shape. So, yeah, how cool is that? And a balsa kit is not complete without a glow engine. So I got this out of the deal as well. So there is a Tower Hobbies 40 glow engine. From what the guy told me, he said this thing has been run one time, maybe twice, just to kind of, kind of break it in or whatever, and that was it. And you can even kind of see here too that the piston there looks really clean in there. So yeah, so there you got it. Got the trainer, got the Tower Hobbies kit, uproar, and the Tower Hobbies .40 glow engine. So anyways, guys, there you have it. That's kind of the results of my little trade deal. I'm sure some people out there might be thinking like, dude, you're crazy. Why did you get rid of a third scale kit? I would have kept that thing and just built it whenever and all this kind of stuff. And it was just one of those things, like I said, where I don't have the space in this messy building to try to put something like that together. Plus, I'm already, real deep in this Tiger Moth build and everything. So, so that's kind of why I did what I did. It's like I'd rather just think a little realistically here for a second and, focus on what I can fit in this building, basically. And fitting in smaller planes is a little bit better than trying to fit a bunch of big ones. Plus, honestly, this is kind of how I look at things too. I would rather have a bunch of little planes versus like one or two big ones. And kind of my mentality of that as well is basically, if I crash a little one, then I've got some other little ones that I can bring back out and fly those. Whereas if I had a couple big ones, I crash a big one, it's going to be a very sad day. So just kind of my approach on it. But anyways, like I said, that's it of my little trade deal. I think it was pretty good. And I hope my buddy out there enjoys that little, big third scale kit there. And he's already talking about, ideas and plans for it. And he seemed pretty excited about it. So, but anyways, guys, that's all from me. I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.